Namaste. In today's science class, we will be learning something more about the topic separation of substances. Today, in detail, we will be knowing the different methods of separating the components of mixtures. Now, in the last video, we have learned that mixture is a combination of two or more different substances in different proportions. So today we will know how to separate them. Basically, they can be separated by simple physical methods. And this method which we need to employ is actually dependent on the difference in the properties of their components. So there may be different types of properties of different components, like they may be light, they may be heavy, they may be tiny. Okay, so based on the different types of components and their properties, we have to use that particular method for the separation of these components in a mixture. Okay, so for understanding in a better way, we can divide the mixtures into three categories. So here they are, mixtures of solids in solids. So in this, the solids will contain solid components only. Okay. The second category is mixtures of solids with liquids. So in liquids, the solids are present. Okay. So how we can separate such type of mixtures, we will be seeing. Next, mixtures of liquids in liquids. How you can separate two different liquids which have got mixed up. Okay. So for each and everything, we have different methods to be employed. Okay. So in today's video, we will be learning about how the solids with solids can be separated in such type of mixtures. Okay. So there are different methods over here: hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving, magnetic separation and sublimation. Children, all these methods we have been doing in our day-to-day life. Only thing is that we don't know with that particular name. So we will be learning about these methods now in detail. So now we will see the different methods how to separate mixtures of solids with solids. Now this is one of the very simplest method and often used method in our home. So here it is nothing but hand picking. Now children, we often come across some pebbles, black pebbles or some straw particles in the rice, yes, or in the dal. So what your mother does, she simply just picks them up, yes. How she is able to identify them? Because they are of different sizes and different colors. So it is very easy and they are quite large in size, so that you can easily pick them with the help of hand. Yes. So this method is mainly used when the components are of different colors, different shapes and different sizes. Okay. So this makes us so that we can easily pick them easily with the hands. Right. Okay. And this method is also used when the mixture is in very small quantity. If we need to separate these waste particles or dust particles from large amount of mixtures, then probably it will be very difficult by hand picking method. Understood? So here this method can be easily employed during the separation of pebbles from rice or dal, and even separation of grass from the mint leaves, because grass is long, right, and thin, whereas mint leaves are little bit flat-ended structures. So the shapes over here are different, although their color is same. So here, by the main principle is here, the components are of different colors, shapes and sizes. One more important thing, that is the quantity is very small. So for that, such type of mixtures, we can use this method of hand picking. Now let us know about the second method of separating the mixtures of solids with solids. This method is called as threshing. So this is mainly seen in farms, in the agricultural lands. So soon after the harvest, what is the harvest? Harvest is nothing but when the crop is matured, okay, the farmers they actually separate the crop from the plant. Yes. So this consists of the grains which are actually required by us and also the stalk material, that is nothing but the dried leaves and the stem part. Okay. So now these two has to be separated. So here in threshing, mainly we can separate the grains from the stalk after the harvesting. Okay, so what they do is they take this bunch of the harvested crop and they keep on beating onto a stone or any hard surface. So when they beat, the grains fall off over there and the stalk gets separated from the grains. So that is how the threshing is mainly done. If it is in large areas, then probably the threshing is done by using some machines which are called as threshers. Nowadays, due to improved technology, we have a special machine which is called as combine. So this helps in both harvesting and also threshing, so that the crop can be easily separated from the plant and also the grains can be easily separated from the stalk. So this is about the threshing. And now coming to the next method, that is nothing but winnowing. So from the word itself you can identify that this method uses the energy of the wind. So this is mainly used to separate the lighter husk from the heavier grains. This is also one of the method which is often implied after the harvesting of the crop, right? So what they do is the mixture of this particular husk and also the grains, that is the lighter husk and the heavier grains, is taken in the winnowing basket and the person stands at a particular height, okay, with that winnowing basket in a slanting way, so that he will be dropping it from that particular height, and due to the blow of the wind, what happens is that the lighter particles get blown away and fall off at a distance, right? But the grains being heavier, they cannot be flown away by the wind and ultimately they fall off at a shorter distance. So now once the mixture in the winnowing basket is completed, when we just look down, we can get two separated heaps of the lighter husk and also the heavier grains. They got separated. Yes. So this is done by the help of wind. So these two methods are mainly employed in the farms. So in the next video, we will be learning about sieving, magnetic separation and sublimation. Thank you.